this stuff is just weird. Oh, can't do that. Okay. Got all these things. Tell it yes, I actually do want to stream. That's the whole reason I'm doing it. So weird. Let's see. Hmm. Huh. Oh, do we have to go through this every time? Just to go live on LinkedIn? Pain in the ass. Yeah, that's wild. That is crazy that LinkedIn makes you just jump through all the hoops. Nuts. Absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs here. Okay. Well, I guess this is how this is gonna work. All right. Well, on to making the art, I guess. Hopefully my throat holds up. All right. This thing says it's going to share, but I never know if it's going to actually share stuff out or not. It's probably sharing. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get to work. We got stuff to do. It would be kind of nice if there was some kind of audio cue for the what is it? The chat. Audio cue for the chat would be nice. Tis what it is. Oh. This. I'm trying to look at all the things for the chats. It's kind of rough, kind of crazy, kind of weird, kind of wild. Now for the fun part. This is here. Oh. Now my favoriteest part is a sketch in here. New. Son of a damn. Alright. So today we're working on just doing some character stuff, character kind of design, creation type deal. Not really running this like a really normal character development process. That's okay because of what we're doing with it. And everybody knows what it is that's involved, so it's okay. Right. Through exactly how I want this posed. I have an idea. I have several ideas. I guess I always have a bunch of ideas. Kind of about the one that's going to be most effective, the most fun. So this, the power for this individual is unlimited library card of books. I kind of had the idea of like, almost wanted to do like the Matrix thing, but not quite. I don't know. I have other ideas. We're just gonna mess around with this a little bit, see how it flows. Just a bunch of books. Everybody likes books. Oh, hey Jay, how's it going? So I kind of like the idea of I really like the idea of there's just something about scarves. They give you like a lot of stuff you can do, play with on those. It's probably a bit too much. Too excited about the scarves. I think these will make this. Maybe like a, I don't know, like a cape substitute, I guess. Hey, what's up, Brian? How's it going, dude? Oh no, I hit the wrong button. That's right. Yes, right button. Yeah, I hope my audio is working right. Looks like it's working right. I think. Um, huh. If it's not, I'll wave like a jackass. Whipping hard. Yeah, I think maybe I'm just streaming too many places at once. I thought it would work out really well. Does not seem like it's working out super well. I may not have the computer or the internet to do the multi-stream stuff, but I wanted to try it, right? Hmm. So you're on Facebook. So right now I'm hitting Twitch. You know, let's see. Let's stop one of these at least and see if it happens. I think we'll stop. Oh, okay, the audio is what's clipping. Let's see. Let's see if this is any better. I didn't want to get the mic too close to my face, but yeah, whatever. Maybe that gets it away from the fans on the computer a bit. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, even if you don't have long. You seem like you've been staying pretty busy. How's things been going? intermittent. Hope maybe this will be a bit better. I really think it's probably my internet, but it also might be the mic. I tried to set the threshold on it so that it wouldn't blow anybody's ears out, but it also wouldn't catch the fans. But hopefully it'll clear itself up a little bit. Maybe. Is that a thing that happens? I really don't know. I kind of wanted to have pants, right? Everybody likes a good pantsuit, right? Plus, the pantsuit just gives you more fun that you can have with the lines, I think. If you're doing a pantsuit, are you still wearing heels? Is that mandatory? Like for women's formal wear, regardless? It shouldn't be. I think she's just gonna have shoes on. Some nice like comfy loafer type shoes. Because everybody likes comfy shoes. Not really sure how I'm feeling about it yet. Alright, we'll call that idea number one. I have another idea that I kind of want to play with. So, let's see, the other idea. We'll have to see. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you popping in and saying hi. It's good to see you too. Well, that is all wrong. Like, 3 fingers. Come on. All right. I had a book I was using for reference earlier and I've forgotten where it is. This will work for now. It'd be kind of fun if there was something like a lectern style thing here. Maybe. Okay. I'm kind of liking this. It's got some decent energy to it. It's going to be a matter of how much we can get away with breaking these silhouettes up, I guess. I think a lot of what I've seen here is like, I don't know why they like to do it with suit stuff. They like this high-waisted stuff. Guys, girls, doesn't matter. It's like, oh, it's a suit. Prepare to have your belly button caressed by like the bottom of the upper part of the pant. Okay, well that part's way too exaggerated, obviously, but that's okay. Alright. I hear the sound effects in my head. You guys can't hear it, but I hear the crackling sounds. It is weird having to get used to all these hotkeys. They're not the hotkeys I would like. They're the hotkeys that I have. It's not too bad. And then... Okay, so the mic is just humming away here, I think, picking up the fan audio. I did something about that last stream. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that right now. I'll have to look into that. Because the fan is just kicking on the computer right now. Such is life, I guess. Thinking, yeah, that's it. That's the money ticket. Something along these lines. Maybe the books, but they're like going off into infinity here. I don't know. I got the basic idea here. So we're gonna do the infinity shape thing. This other shape thing. I like all that. Got some proportions that are a bit out of whack. We can fix that. Too much? Probably a bit too much. Okay. So what do I like better, that or this? I mean, this is cool, but does it give me what I'm after, though? Could I combine them? Bet I could. So what I like about the first, I like this pose. I kind of like this angle. I like a lot of the energy that's in this. But I like the infinity thing on the other thing better. So let's see if we can... what can we do with this? We could do so much here, right? Looks like this. I think Future Andy can handle this. Yeah, this is a job for Future Andy, like a problem for Future Andy to deal with when we get there. I kind of trust that guy. I do want it to be kind of behind her. I may have to adjust the code for that. Alright, totally doable. Now let's see. If we pull this down a bit. Zach! About to try. You were just doing all the stuff today, man. But I definitely appreciate you saying hi. I don't know. I like the way that looks. So I think what we could do is we can put the infinity symbol back here. And maybe the books are like... We'll make the infinity symbol out of books. That's probably how that's going to have to work. That's okay. We can do that. And then that's going to let us put this here like this. Like this. I did DM you, Rick. Look at your messages, homie. I specifically sent you a message. It was sent like an hour ago. I even sent it on this platform. Like, I just sent you another message. Did you get it? Yeah, man. I told you I was going to send you them. I told you I was going to. Yeah, I mean, if you still want to, I'm probably going to be at this for, I don't know, another hour or so at least. I got stuff I got to get done. So, if you want to hop in Discord and try and make it work. Apparently my sound's not been great today, so... I should probably look at this. Coast Guard. Yeah, they're all of them like blues and whites. I mean, like I said, you can hop into Discord. If I can use the right keyboard. Yeah, we'll make this work. Yes. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How you doing, man? We is the live and doing the thing. No, I'm trying to anyway. Rick doesn't seem to want to do it, but I think okay. So the way I've got this set up, I could be wrong. So there's this thing that lets you pull the chat from all the different sources. Because right now I'm streaming on Twitch, Twitch, like what? Twitch, Facebook. Oh, let's see what this is gonna do. This might kill all my audio. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I think. Oh, hold on. This isn't right. None of this is right. Anyway, Daniel, I think what's happening since I pulled all of the. It says you got to pop out all the chats, but because Facebook, when you're live, they don't actually do chats. It's just the comment section. I guess it's pulling that in here too. So I don't think you're sending me a personal message, are you? God, I hope that's not how this works. Because if it is, okay. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I thought I set everything up right to get all of the chats pulled in from the different places I'm streaming. Hopefully, it's working and not too much of a pain in the ass for everybody. Oh, you know what? I've got to make. I think we'll be able to hear you now, Rick, on the stream. It's pulling desktop audio, so I think that's going to pull the Discord.
Now you can. Now hello, maybe.
Okay. I think that's got us going.
Yeah. If not, that's just you talking.
Just me talking. I mean, that's not too much different than how everything else works, but yeah, that's about how
now
it goes.
now you just sound a little less crazy, or a little more crazy.
Yeah. Either way, it works.
No, I can see my I got the whole letters worked out, so it directly translates what I'm saying, so I can read it. That's good.
Oh, nice.
It sucks at translating my accent, but hey, it works.
Wait, you're using a translator?
No, it's when sound is off, captions come on.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Guy's probably gonna hate my stupid accent then.
Oh yeah, because your accent is not American at all. That's mine. You got a better chance.
That's true. That's true.
So welcome back, man.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Glad to see you're not completely dead.
Not completely, no. Little, I guess.
I mean, aren't we all a little dead?
Yeah, just on the inside. Yeah, just a little dead on the inside.
A little bit. I mean, it's been about what? At least 6 months since we last chatted.
Probably. I mean, it's been a wild year.
No, actually, from what I can tell, at least in our DMs and Discord, it's been a year.
Oh wow. Yeah, that would track. Sadly.
Now we had that short talk when you jumped in on my Discord stream. Like I don't think that was a year ago. That was less.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. What have you been up to?
Getting work, earning, trying to earn money, but realizing there's no money to earn in this. So it's gotta be passion. So I'm being passionate.
Well, I guess figuring that
I
out
just
now.
uh, 3 or 4 months ago, I started working as a lead concept artist. I don't know the exact title on a Terminator role playing game.
Oh,
GameStop.
nice.
Yeah, that's that's that was awesome. That was been fun. It's been stressful as all heck because I was the only artist on it for the first two months.
Oh, wow.
So that was like 50, almost 15 hours a day.
That's a lot, dude. Damn.
Yep. I did the work of 3 people,
Well,
and I was almost dead.
they tried, but they couldn't put you down.
Oh yeah, well, I've been through worse. So trying to tire me out by making me do something I love. Yeah, yeah, that
How dare they threaten you with a good time?
exactly. Threaten me more, please.
Well, this
Oh, I
is.
see you. I see you actually got the microphone. I was recommending you.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody got tired of listening to my mumbly self through the other through this.
Well, I think everybody equals me. I think I yelled at you for 2 occasions for a long ass time.
You were not the only one,
No.
but yeah, I appreciate it. So are you still? You said were. Is that gig over?
No, because I told them that either they pay me like 3 people for the 3 people job I'm doing, or they're gonna hire 2 extra people.
Nice.
Sadly, they decided to hire 2 extra people
Well,
because, but I didn't lose money, but I didn't gain money, but I didn't lose it.
well, you gained some time. I mean, that's good.
Yeah,
Maybe a little sanity.
I was never sane to begin with. What are you talking? Do you even know me?
Well, I thought I'd offer that up there, just to try, you know.
No need to lie to people.
I didn't say you were sane. I just said it added a little sanity.
No, no, not at all. Let me just. Oh, nope. I don't sense it. It's kind of funny though because every time you're like back on streaming and doing art, I also see it's around the same time that the Stepan Seganovic begins again. He also began going live and doing art, like showing himself after a break, like a few months ago, just like you.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, cool. It's time to get back into it now.
Yeah, yeah, you're making it. You schedule work with him.
Yeah, yeah. No, I just so happened to not be at the agency I was at, and
Mm.
I was like, well, time to uh, time to figure out what to do with that.
Well, you planned that for a long ass time. I remember that was our last talk where you said you were gonna find something else to do rather than that because it was killing you, or something similar.
Yeah, um, it wasn't
Did it?
exactly voluntary, but
Okay. But you did say that something of that line that it was you were considering it.
oh yeah, no, I've wanted to move on and do other things, and make
Yeah.
better money and stuff, and not maybe not be in the corporate world like that. Uh,
Yeah. but security and all that probably helped you back.
Yeah, the whole like I need insurance and like I have health issues and you know without a company to pay for insurance here, it's damn near impossible to have it.
Yeah, that's true. I live in Denmark. Haha.
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
we got that shit for free.
Yeah, yeah. But um, so I've moved on, whether it was voluntary or not. Kind of doesn't matter at this point, I guess,
It's fun.
because it's done, and
Yeah.
it. I'm realizing there were parts of the job that I really, really enjoyed. There were people, especially, that I enjoyed, but I have yet to wake up and think, man, I really wish I was still doing that there, like I was.
I get that.
So, I guess
So
that's a pretty good sign.
it was more like the social aspect and the security was what kept you.
100%. And, like, I enjoyed the job itself, did not enjoy the corporate shenanigans or nonsense, which is, I mean, it was a big reorg that got me, so. Like some random new VP came in, looked at a spreadsheet, and decided, hey, let's shuffle all this stuff up. Um, and that's corporate life. I knew when I signed up for the gig that was part of it.
Hmm.
Doesn't make it any more fun, but I don't.
You don't sound like you were laughing about it at least.
Wow.
I get it. I absolutely get it.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely miss some of the people I was working with. Like my boss there, she was amazing.
Yeah, and you'll get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just
Once
people.
they're people, and I can still talk to each and every one of them.
Yeah, that's true. You can. I don't get why you would want to, but that's just me.
Well, like I said, the people there were great, as long as you don't go too high up the chain.
Yeah, I get that. I'm lucky enough that I only got one person above me that I need to talk to. Like, so that's good.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm glad you picked up that thing, that whole like make money doing the art thing. It's kind of
I
important.
picked up I picked up something else that's even bigger, but let's talk it over live stream kind of thing,
Oh God.
as in secrets and all that.
Oh, okay, okay. Not as in like
Oh
too
no no
dirty.
no, it was not my a new job at Pornhub.
Oh,
It's not that.
I'm not
It,
gonna lie.
what
I've
the,
wondered.
what do you mean by too dirty? There's nothing that's too dirty and live when it comes to me. You should know that.
This is a.
I'm not I'm not safe for work at all.
That's about as fair an assessment of you as I think I could come across. Hmm. Now, what color does this need to be?
So what you working on here? A police thingy
It's just character design kind of stuff.
for the
Uh,
comic?
well, it's for a comic universe. So I have a client that is building a comic book universe based on legal stuff, like legal terminology,
Yeah.
those kind of things. Uh, and I've been working on it, God, for like a year or two now, maybe 2 years. It's been really fun. Client's really good, like cool people to work with. Um, so this is one of those things that's been steady, without the other thing.
Yeah. So you you managed to keep up financially to be out of the agency job. I hope
um,
as best possible.
yeah, I mean, I'm still actively looking for work. So
I mean, you always will be if you're an artist.
exactly.
So, and you knew this when you decided to jump down that rabbit hole.
Maybe not to the extent that I do now, but yeah, I had a pretty good idea.
Well, you were warned. At least, I specifically remember telling you that you should know that you will never stop looking for work.
That's true. But I mean, I don't mind looking for work.
But that's also the fun part of it, in my opinion at least. Like, because then you never grow stale because you always have to prove yourself to other people when you sell yourself. I like that because that helps me keep my skills in as best shape as possible. Gives me a desire to keep improving, right? So you never grow stale. You never grow just do the same thing over and over again. You kind of always want to improve to get better and get better jobs and get more notice.
This is true. This is very true. And I mean, in our world, especially like in the more, I don't want to say more professional, but when you start working outside of your own projects and everything, you're literally only as good. Well, hell, even when you are working on your own stuff, like you're only as good as the last thing you did, right?
Yeah, that's what we are gonna be remembered for. Like, take John Romita Jr. He's like really not liked uh, for his last kind of last 2 years of work because his work has become kind of looking lazy compared to like when he seemed committed like when he did Kick Ass and such and that's so and then he ends up doing one comic where he's just back and showing that he's still as great as he always were and now that's what he's remembered by it but for a short hot minute he was the he's not as good as he used to be and now he's like yeah he's as great as ever so it changes instantly.
Yeah, that's not terrifying at all.
It could be.
Yeah, well, good because it is. It definitely is. I mean, see,
And
watching legends in the field like go through those kind of struggles too is.
yeah, but it also humanizes them. Like they're just the same as us. They have their struggles as well.
Yeah, I think a part of me, maybe a part of every artist, like when you're younger at least, thinks maybe there comes a point when you're not going to be struggling, like when that's not a thing. And I don't know that that's ever actually going to happen.
If you're just choosing to be an artist, I don't think so. But if you're choosing to be an artist and then follow up and do other stuff in that business, like Jim Lee ended up being the DC Comics boss, and like Todd McFarlane went from just doing comics to owning his own everything.
Yeah, yeah, his empire.
Yeah, then that's different. But if you just want to draw, I don't think that'll ever really change.
Yeah. I will say that's been kind of an interesting part of the last year for me is really figuring out more about what I want to be doing and do I just want to draw? What is it that I really want to get out of all this?
Hmm. I mean, there's of course always Gumroad and Patreon and all that you can get into that can always help you much more. A lot of artists are doing that, and they give a nice boost to everything. So you might not need to stress as much with your earnings.
Yeah, I've been looking at that and thinking about just exactly how I can monetize what I'm doing to be able to live and thrive. I feel like I've spent enough of my life surviving. I'm ready to do some thriving now. So
Yep. I'm, I'm, I kind of just stopped thinking about wanting to make money off it because I know that that's insanity for me to think so now. So now I'm just gonna draw because that's what I'm passionate about. I'm gonna talk art as much as possible because that's what I'm. You know me, I can talk art and like from now on until like yeah I lose my voice
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because that's basically my main passion in everything. That's art. So that's what I'm gonna do until I lose the passion for it and I'll find something else.
That's
But
fair.
as long as it keeps me afloat, just barely, but still enough for me to have a house or a roof over my head, that's enough for me.
That's it. That's the life of an artist.
Yep.
Oh, Lord Grim, I'm good. How are you doing? Sorry, I gotta remember to look up while I'm doing stuff, or I just forget.
You need to work that neck. Work those neck muscles.
What an odd, vaguely sexual thing to tell someone.
That wasn't meant to be sexual at all.
I know!
But yeah, okay.
Work that neck, son! uh,
Well, I mean, you're buff everywhere else. Might as well also be that pencil neck. Yeah, work that.
that's fair, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta balance it all out.
Yeah, a lot of Green agrees with me. You're bad. You're bad with looking up. You need
I,
to work that neck.
I really am. I'm really bad about it. Like,
Yep.
when I'm
Yep.
streaming, I'm thinking, like when we all just used to sit around in the studio or whatever, and we'd be drawing and just, talking to each other and stuff, or in the office doing the same thing. So like, that's what I'm saying. I kind of wish there was like a little audio cue for when someone made a comment that I could hear, so that I'd be like, "Oh right, look up, dum dum." Uh,
I'm pretty sure there's a way.
I'm sure there is. I just
You're just not technical enough.
Well, and I haven't really put that much thought into all of this yet because I was like, I'll try streaming. Like, I did some streaming, I don't know, a year or two ago or a couple of years ago or
Yeah.
whatever. I did the whole YouTube thing, never got any traction for it. So I was like, I'm going to give this stuff a shot. I'm going to see how I feel about it, see if I have fun with it, if my computer can handle it. And then I'll start working out the technical stuff. But now that I've got this set up, where I'm not actually drawing on my computer, I'm drawing on an iPad running it through the computer for capture. The drawing experience is super good. They've added a lot of tools to OBS to be able to like multi-stream and see chats from all the streams and everything. So I will get better about this, unless I get hired to do something that eats up all my time again.
Well, that's just how it is. And then you go on a break, but you make sure that you update people on your social medias with pictures that hey, you're not dead.
Yeah, that was another thing. Is when I was at the agency, they had this thing. Somebody came in and decided that how do I explain it? We were posting a lot of stuff. Like I was like, okay, cool, I can just do all this on social media. And then they came out with like this damn form, and you had to fill out a form in order to post stuff on social media that you had done. So like all the artwork I was doing, all the storyboards and stuff, they were like, oh hey, yeah, we want you to post all this stuff and we want you to tag us in it, but we're also going to make it a giant pain in the ass to do.
Yeah, no.
And I was like,
Nope.
yep, I'm just not doing that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be dead on social media until you change your mind.
Right, like I'll post my personal stuff, and the thing is, I was doing so much that I didn't have a lot of personal stuff to post. So I was like, okay, well, but then they got rid of me, and I was like, well, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. Wait, Lord Grim, was it? He streamed. He streamed earlier than
Yo,
Been less. I feel like it's been less, but maybe not.
it
Time goes fast.
yeah, it may have been 3 years because like I had so much trouble physically drawing on stream. It was chugging the system. It was lagging. It was a really really frustrating experience, and it was making me move so slow that like I could stream, but then I would have to like make up for how slow I was working in the stream off stream and go do other stuff, and it just kind of got frustrating.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just looking now. I started talking with DMing with Sunshine like in 2021, and that was where I met her through your stream. So yeah,
Yo.
2021.
Well, I guess it has been a minute.
Yeah,
Ugh. Well, I appreciate you stopping in and talking to me, and same for Lord Grim. Like,
yeah. Send me the check later for helping making this stream interesting.
yeah, of course, of course. We all know I can't do that. All I can do is draw stuff and.
Yeah, I don't even know. Is checks really still a thing in America? Because we in Denmark they decided to abandon checks, so we can't make checks out anymore. I'm like, why? Why not?
Really?
Yeah, they did that, and they're slowly now they are slowly taking away post stamps as well,
Oh wow.
and slowly taking our cash away. So everything has to be through credit card and all that shit. But
Jeez.
that's control for you.
I
We-
guess.
we're not trying to control you, but actually we're trying to control you.
Yeah.
I just want to send my send post like with stamp. How am I gonna send print? Yeah, Grim, that was a send
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all.
like in 2022. So you're right. It's a minute ago.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess it. Damn.
But then you up and decided you hated everybody on social media and went quiet.
That's exactly what happened.
Well, obviously, I mean, I am your best friend after all, and you left me out hanging, not even telling me what you were doing. I thought you dead. I even had a burial ceremony and everything.
Well, I hope it was nice.
It wasn't.
I'm not
No,
surprised.
no one came. I couldn't be bothered either, really.
There was a service, we think.
Yeah, I mean, I paid for one.
Yeah, I think Sinchan's been pretty good about continuing to stream, I think.
Yeah, I've seen her here and there at least.
Yeah, she's been super busy. She's
Well,
got
she was super busy already then, but it's just gotten worse and worse for her, or better or better.
yeah, because she's got like what 4 or 5 different series she's doing now that
Yeah,
that are getting traction, and she is at a convention almost every weekend.
that's just how it is.
That's the life.
See, that's the biggest issue as being an artist outside of America. Like, I can't afford going to your damn cons and advertise myself.
Well, if it makes you feel better, neither can we.
It doesn't. Why should that make me feel better that other people are also struggling with it? I've never understood that saying. If it makes you feel better, we are equally, we are equally as hurting. No, at least hurt more than me. Then I might feel better.
No, it's just the same. Just the same.
I had a I broke my hand, like not my drawing hand, but I broke my hand and my wrist 2 years ago, I think. And then one of my friends said, "If it makes you feel any good, I just broke a rib." And like, no, my hand is still in pain. It doesn't make me. It hurts.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually supposed to make you feel better, but maybe.
No, why? No, it doesn't.
I don't actually understand the expression of that myself. Now
Yeah.
that you've full tismed it, I'm right there with you.
Oh, that's one of the things I do best. That's question American sayings.
It's good. I mean, sometimes it's good to do that. Sometimes it's really bad because then you learn a lot of things you don't want to know.
Like, like, like the saying of it's all for shits and giggles. No, I don't want. I want neither. Why is that a good thing? Let's do it for shits and giggles. No, how about let's do it for something that's actually worth getting. Right? No.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you.
I mean, if I was a comedian, then yeah, giggles is okay. Not Grim is speaking to you.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I'm trying to remember. I remember a good bit from the store days. Lord Grim. I don't want to dox anybody either. Like, I'm real bad about that because I don't have good like internet streaming etiquette.
Oh, you need that?
Well, I think that's something that's useful from time to time.
That's why I stopped.
I think I know who Lord Grim is. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do.
He's the one with the glasses.
God damn it. Yeah, Jake. Yeah.
Jake working for FedEx.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't want to dox him in case, because I'm pretty
Well,
sure last I saw he was doing a good bit of streaming too.
He doxed himself right there.
I know. I saw, which is why I was like, okay.
Then it's okay. It's not on you.
It's not on me.
If
you
you want to
me.
dox himself, no one's stopping him.
You're right. No, how's everything going with you, Jake? God, you know what I don't know? I have no idea what a library
What
card.
you don't know, that's wow. I don't think we have the time here for me to answer that.
You're not wrong. Not wrong at all. Trying to write some library card.
Have you missed my assholiness? Assholery? I think it's gone.
I don't see it as assholery, but
Okay, that's good.
that have I missed interacting with fun people? I think I have.
And who's funnier than me? No one. No one.
I'm not disputing it.
You better not.
Good stuff.
I think we scared Lord Grim when we talked about doxing.
Nah.
Or maybe he's replying and telling you what he's up to.
Wait, when the hell did I swap to this tool? Alright.
Oh. He answered. Work that net, baby.
Oh. Got that CDL license. Nice. Do you like it better?
An 18-wheeler. That's a big one.
Yeah. That is not one of the small boys.
I have so much respect for truckers that does that, like driving from part to part and just living that life. I don't think I would be able to, first of all.
Yeah, I'd be
You,
absolutely awful at it.
yeah, I mean, sure, I'm an introvert and a loner, so the part of doing it by yourself and driving would be fine, but still, no.
Yeah, it's all of the rage from driving that much. I actually think it would kill me.
Oh yeah, no, you're a rager.
Like I don't get mad about much, but driving is definitely a thing that it's definitely one of those things.
Yeah, I get that. But again, also a good thing. But for my stepdad was one, so sometimes when I was on a vacation from school, I was with him and we drove around cross countries.
Oh,
You
nice.
get you get to good thing is you get to meet a lot of people, and
I
the
can see that.
truckers always when they see each other and they eat, they like talking like they know each other for forever and they've never seen each other before. At least it is in. We could drive to Poland and then we met a German truck and we start talking as if we've known each other for years.
Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, look, I'm right there with you on not hating Christmas anymore. Like when I stopped working retail and I actually got to enjoy weekends and holidays and stuff, life changing. Absolutely life changing.
Christmas still sucks.
Christmas might suck, but it does not suck anywhere near as bad as if you're running FedEx or
Oh
retail.
yeah, I can imagine that. Like, yeah, like imagine I saw a small comic the other day, like how much retailers actually are struggling during Christmas. Not only have to put up all this that new Christmas stuff, but they have to stand there for hours with a smile on the lip and listen to the same damn three Christmas songs over and
Oh,
over and over again.
that sounds
I'd
horrible.
I'd go crazy.
Yeah, I'd absolutely lose my mind.
I can barely stand the Mariah Carey song two times. Imagine listen to it 15 times during one day. I'd go crazy.
Well, I am glad that you are out of that life and onto something that you like more. Yeah, I'll even that up later. You know, I'm having a lot of faith in future me today. That's kind of a scary thing.
Yeah, yeah. I see that. I'm too early. That's. I mean, if you look like past you, have you then improved as much as you expected? Are you now the future me, the future you that past you expected you to be?
Uh,
No.
that's a terrifying question.
That's maybe that's too philosophical. You know the word.
Meat pie?
That as well.
Yeah, that's some top level. Uh,
Top level philosophy. See,
yeah,
I can
that's
see
it.
that
Yeah.
part. I can say that part, but not when it comes with the equal in the end.
Ah, yep, yep, yep. I was thinking like brain jujitsu, but the philosophizing works too. Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, thinking about it, if I could tell, if I could tell, like 10-year-old little Picard that I was doing comic book art and illustration for a living, he would think it was cool. I will, of course, not mention how little money I make and how much of an introvert I am, but just that, hey, I make comics.
Sometimes you just got to go with the good parts.
Exactly. Then I would be cool.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to decide actively at this moment if
You get bullied by 10-year-old you.
I could bully 5-year-old me.
No, no, you would get bullied by 10-year-old you.
Oh, I probably would.
If you went back and told him what you were doing, you'd get bullied. Now you told stories about how you were back then, so
That's true.
I can imagine you would get bullied.
Sadly.
Nerd, you're doing comics, nerd.
Oh no. Young me
Okay,
would
that's
be
the bad.
young me would be thrilled.
Mm.
Young me would be disappointed that I'm not actively doing comics.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Be like you could be doing comics. Why aren't you? And then I have to be like, well, because I have this thing called bills, and what no one tells you early on in life is that comics don't pay bills. Except the people who are very adamant that comics don't pay bills. Pay bills.
Yeah. I mean, one of the guys that I follow the most, Dave Raposa, he just got a house by doing comic illustrations. So if he can do it, I can as well. I keep telling myself.
There you go. I don't think you're wrong at all. Oh, you've always had your CDL. Okay. Are you? So when I was in college, I did food. What's that thing? Catering. I did some catering stuff for like one of the local plants, where we'd go in and do like their lunches and stuff. So are you making like a plant run? Like you're delivering like specific like parts from one place to another place like that, making those runs?
Is it weed?
What?
Weed are plants.
Oh, well, yeah, but we don't get to have that kind of plant here like
Uh,
that.
you're not one of the cool states.
No, we are. There will never be a point in history where my state is accused of being one of the cool states. That will not happen. Ever.
Well, then it's the perfect state for you.
Yes, yes. I fully deserve the punishment. It's not quite
You
that
know,
bad. It's pretty bad, though.
I imagine say it's not.
So I'm gonna know more about this game. What else can you tell me?
Nothing.
Bastard.
I can, I mean, it's not. I really not gone into length of what it's all about, but it's like it's set in the Terminator universe, like in the future where the war is happening and there's I think 4 factions of 3 factions. There's the human rebels, there's Skynet, and there's an faction just like a mixture of the faction that broke apart of the 2 others.
Ah,
And it's a tabletop, like D&D. So different classes, different weapons, different everything, and different enemies. I'm doing concept for all of that.
I mean that sounds fun.
It is. the best part is I don't need to be creative. Now, like you, you see in my art, I'm a guy that I grow up what I see. I'm not the greatest at being like coming up with new stuff. I admit that I was never trained in that way. So like if I ever had to make a comic book, it had to be a comic where the characters were already created, if
Mm.
that makes sense, rather than coming up with everything new.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. That's just a skill. Like it's like a unique skill that some people have, and like they've been trained in, and like you said, and some people don't. Like
Yeah,
my realism is like trash. Like me looking at something and reproducing it, I am horrible at it.
and I have great respect for the really incredible creative people that can put awesome stuff together, like posters, illustrations, and just put together all that. I got immense respect for it because I need to be able to have seen it first.
Mm. Oh, cool! You're doing recycling runs. That's awesome. I didn't even know we had a place like that here. Not even gonna play. So you said Terminator game. Is it like licensed Terminator or like
Yep.
Terminator?
No,
So it's licensed.
It is Terminator licensed and
Nice.
everything. I'm go. This is the part two of the game I'm working on. Part one even had the part one was even allowed to have Arnold Schwarzenegger's likeness in it.
Well, that's
They
cool.
lost that lost that license in this part, which is upsetting to me. But hey, that's just how it is.
Yeah. What, how'd
We
they
can
lose
still
that?
do Robert. We're still allowed to have Robert Patrick's, the T1000 actor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's still usable, and then the the John Connor actor from not Bale, but Terminator 4 or 5, I think. The
Okay.
one that turns out to be the one that turns out to be a Terminator himself.
Right, right,
I
right.
believe.
That's cool,
Can't
man.
remember for the life of me right now. I can't remember his name.
I can't either.
I'm listen.
Oh,
I'm off
wait.
duty.
Was that Matt Smith? No.
I'm off duty, so I don't need to remember those names. It's it's just past midnight here, so it's
Oh,
Tuesday for me
jeez.
now. It's Tuesday for me now. Do you need some lucky numbers or anything?
I mean, yeah, sure. I guess I could probably always use lucky numbers, if I'm being
And win
honest.
the lottery, seeing I'm in the future.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that took you longer to get than expected. I got to admit.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna. I thought you were going like the horoscope route. Like, do you want your lucky numbers now? Like, they're out.
You, over.
I know what things are in places. Get on the right layer.
Why are you having layers?
Because I don't trust myself.
Ah, yeah, that's a good answer.
I work on way fewer layers than I used to, but I still need a few.
I've gone down to working on one layer, like because as you know, I want to have that traditional feel as much as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I can when because but the main reason I do digital is because it's cheaper than having to buy materials all the time for paintings.
Oh, I
And
understand that.
with the new app that I got, the Rebel, I think, yeah, that was around also when we talked that I just started that, which is just basically a painting simulator as almost as if you were painting traditionally in real life, just without having to pay for material.
Oh. I don't remember you mentioning that, but it has been a minute.
Yeah, they got like watercolors and gouache acrylics and oils, and they've said they've made it work so the watercolors even have different grips depending on what paper you pick and everything. It's
Oh, that's really
amazing,
cool.
and it looks like watercolor.
Nice.
It's insane how what you can do with things these days.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Like back in my days, we had MS Paint.
Yeah, I'm hell,
And now
I'm.
that's good. That program is completely removed from Windows Store.
I thought they were. I thought they were putting like a bunch of AI stuff in it now.
Yeah, that's Paint 3D.
Oh, okay.
But the original, like the pixelated, all that, that's completely gone now.
Oh, is it? Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite artists, he spent his whole career and made a fortune, or not a fortune, but a lot of good money on working in MS Paint, and he was panicking
Damn.
until the Windows were like, hey, we know that this is your work, this is your this is what you get paid for doing. So here's a here's a download to the program for whatever Windows you're currently working on.
Well, that's cool as shit.
Yeah, that Windows reached out and said, hey, we're not doing it. We're not doing it to like ruin people's careers or businesses. So here, but they're just not going to bring updates to it. Of course, it's like a, let's say if you had a crack word in a Photoshop, it's basically that, just with MS Paint. So that's nice of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's way more than I would have expected from Microsoft about anything, to be honest.
It happens sometimes that they surprise.
It's a good surprise. I'm always happy when it's good surprises from those companies, because it's so rarely good surprises from those companies.
There's rarely good surprises in this world.
That
He
is
said.
also true.
He said with a grim sigh.
You are right. There's some, but yeah, it's definitely rare.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten old and grumpy in the good ways. So I've started being like I care. Start started being like not care about anything other than what I want to do. And people are so frustrated with it. Usually, I wanted. I had no problems with talking politics and all that. And now I'm just like when everybody starts wanting to talk politics or like uh, soccer, as you call it in America. I'm just like, I'm just gonna stop you there. I have no interest in talking about this subject. And like, oh, but you used to, yeah, but that was just me flailing to keep a conversation going because when I was out, I had this feeling that I needed to be social and I needed to talk about stuff, even things I didn't want to. And now I'm just, well, I don't wanna, so I just stopped. So if you want to talk to me, you're gonna talk about art, you're gonna talk about martial arts, or you're gonna talk about porn.
I mean, I gotta respect somebody who's got their priorities.
You got to have priorities, especially with how things are going these days. I think
That's fair.
you can't know everything in the world, so just focus on knowing what you want to know about.
That's really hard to argue with.
Well, that's because I'm smart.
Also hard to argue with.
SMRT.
I am so smart. SMRT. I forgot what I was doing.
You've gotten faster in your productivity at least.
Well, thanks. I've had some time to practice.
Yeah, I see you're faster faster with putting down putting down colors and I mean light and dark than you usually did. You feel more secure in your style.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, when we first started to talk, you had just recently started, like really going into the Jan style, or, but now I can tell you've really gotten the hang of it and made it yours.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It was never that I really wanted to like mimic his style per se. I just wanted his speed.
Now it's not like you've completely mimicked it. You've taken some of his things too hard and started mimicking those parts that work for you. Is what I mean. And I bet you say it yourself that he's the one being mentioned when people see your art the most and how you progress it, right? They probably still do.
Yeah, a little bit.
And he's not the worst to be considered as looking like stylewise.
Oh, absolutely. If that's the comparison people are going to make, then I'm happy to take that.
Oh, did you see like I think you actually liked that the post I made about Stefan some time ago where he had just started streaming again. I wrote in his chat how are you so fast, and where his reply was like, yeah, it's just muscle memory these days. And I replied with, well, my muscles must have amnesia or something then, because I don't feel like I've gotten faster at all. So I don't have muscle memory at all. Even my muscles got amnesia. Is amnesia the right word?
Yeah. Forgetful. Forget stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I just had the opportunity to practice this while I was working and stuff, so it helps when you've got those fast deadlines where it's like, well, you've got to have something. You better get it done. But I can also say that getting more comfortable with the tools and kind of figuring out, like, there's some stuff that Sajic does I just can't fucking do.
Oh, yeah.
And
like how he can with three clicks he can just make he just makes a new brush that does exactly what he wants, and like,
right,
how did you do that again? Like 3 clicks and you just made an armor pink brush.
Right, like what the hell, man, calm down. Save some for the rest of us, I guess. Yeah, it's stuff like that, like, I really don't get. And then, so he does this thing, because, he's been streaming more, and I've been watching him, and the way, I would love to know what his pressure settings are on his brush. Because he uses this giant, like, reticle on the screen. I mean, it's like, it's not quite that big. He'll use something like this big on screen, but he'll get like these super fine lines, and I'm like, how? Like, he's got so much control over it. When he says muscle memory, like, he's not joking.
No, it is muscle memory. I mean, when I said I didn't work fast, I mean like when I do my more natural oil painterly look. But when I do concept art, I'm fast now, luckily. But that because that you can't do concept art in an oil
Right.
painting traditional look. You don't have time for that.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta
But
iterate.
yeah, I somewhat do the same build up as you guys do when I do my concepts.
Yeah, it's pretty efficient.
Yeah, start with the silhouette and then I use a chalk brush to like lay in the, and then I just start as if I was doing clay or like sculpting, just with the 2D instead of 3D, and continue to put shadows and light until it looks good.
Yeah, that's that's how it goes.
Luckily, I'm doing Terminators, so that's that's very square from square shape, so that's easy.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm really interested to see what all you've been doing.
I'll uh I'll toss some in DMs.
Sweet.
Well, I'm allowed to share it like in DMs. I'm not openly allowed to share it.
Yeah, yeah. I won't be showing it to the world or anything.
You better not.
I'm gonna start a whole new profile.
Or people will come knocking. I'm gonna tell them that you live in the most boring state of America, and they'll exactly know where to look.
They would.
Between Bessemer and Sulakala, Sulakaka. That word.
Silicaga.
Yeah, that's where you live. Between there.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I basically doubted you there.
Yeah, for all of the people who are going to see this who don't know where I
Yeah. For all the five viewers.
am. Right. All three people on here who don't know exactly who and where I am.
Or
Oh.
if your friend needs a comic, no, needs a comic artist with, like they do for a cover, just say that I'm free. Feel free to tell him that I'm free and I do comic covers.
Which friend? Who am I talking to?
The friend you are doing this comic stuff for.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll let
What
him know.
other friend? What other friend have we been talking about, Andy?
Well, the guy that's been talking to us on the Twitch.
Oh, not Grim, no, but he was a trucker.
He's commissioned me for stuff before.
Oh, okay.
You get.
Then
Damn. Walked right into it. I knew it was there, and I just walked right into it.
I mean, I'm not even trying to hide them anymore because I know you'll walk right into it anyways.
Well, like they say, you either wind up tough or smart, and I haven't wound up smart, so I guess I gotta be tough.
Yeah, that's why you need to work that pencil neck.
Can we start calling it a stylus neck? I don't think enough people know what a pencil is now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Ink pen neck.
Get that fountain pen neck out of here.
Oh, now you're going too old school.
No, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. If they don't know what a pencil is, they're sure as hell not going to know what a fountain pen is. You done went and screwed it up.
You were having a good time coming up with this, and you just had to mess it up, Andy.
Wow. I am American.
Yeah, that you are. America.
As all of my international friends like to remind me, there's only so
Yep.
much you can do about that.
I mean, you could move, but no.
I applied for some jobs over there.
You'd just be laughed at.
I'm laughed at here. At least I'd be laughed at and fed.
That's true. That's why you're so tough.
Because I like to eat?
No, also that, but because everybody has been laughing at you all the time.
That's true.
So you need to have broad shoulders to take it.
That's fair. That's fair. Gotta have something, gotta be able to carry it.
Yep. Damn, then my shoulders should be way broader than they are.
I'm constantly reminded that strength is not equivalent to muscle size, necessarily.
Yeah, I get reminded of that too, but it still pisses me off that I don't look like that.
Oh, shite. Shit stacks. There it is. Or should I say crap baskets? Either one
Yeah.
works.
You're not allowed to say shit. My caption goes crazy when you say shit.
That's funny. I like to break software, yes.
Yep. It just completely ignore that word. There's no caption on it when I say shit.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah. Yep. There's no caption. It just skipped it. It said everything else up until that word.
And I was like, you don't need to learn these bad words, young man.
You know what? No. I see a challenge now. I will get the captain to swear if it's the last what I do.
And
I will completely ruin this stream just by winning this fight.
that attitude is exactly why I think it's a bad idea for game companies to start incorporating AI into games for voices.
Yeah.
Because someone is going to have that exact same reaction on, like, Elder Scrolls 8 or whatever, when all the characters are, like, chat GPT'd in, and they're going to be like, well, it's not supposed to say this, but I'm going to make it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, they already do. It's already happening. So, of course.
And it's going to be hilarious.
If you're gonna challenge me like that, I'm gonna use it. Always accept it. And the companies are like, no one challenged you. No, stop.
It was always a challenge, and you knew it. You all knew this going in.
And if you didn't, well,
Now you
guilt
do.
on you.
Yeah, I mean, they expect us to break things, right? Like, gaming companies expect people now to, like, try to break the game.
Well, the good studios does.
Yeah.
The others just comes up with excuses like, no, it was always meant to be this way.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Starfield.
I haven't even played Starfield,
I have not either.
which is sad because I used to
Everybody-
really love Bethesda games.
Same here. Everybody told me that it's basically just Skyrim, but in space. Yeah, no. I mean,
That's not super appealing to me. Like, I've put enough hours into to Skyrim and into Fallout that, like, I don't want to play a different version of that now. I need something new.
yeah. And it is new because it's happening in another different way. No, it's not new. It's basically just Fallout, but the fallout was so big that you woke up on Mars or something.
Yeah. Again, I don't think it's bad, and I think people who have not spent the last like 20 years playing Bethesda games are probably going to have a good time with it. It's just
Oh yeah.
it's just like when Elden Ring came out. Everybody's like, "Oh, are you going to play Elden Ring?" And I was like, I played so much Dark Souls. Like,
Yeah, but I've never played a Dark Souls games before because I got rage issues, but then because of the whole story intertwined with Elden Ring compared to the other games, I was like, okay, I gotta try this at least because the story is so enhanced and so yeah.
yeah, I've enjoyed the videos and everything about it. I've enjoyed watching other people play it. There's just no interest in me whatsoever to put myself through that again.
I've I've not completed it yet, but and that's totally because it's been too expensive for me. I've already lost 2 joysticks thanks to that game.
Yeah, I don't have the rage issues quite that bad. I'm just at a point in my gaming life where like I want to do something I'm going to enjoy the whole time, not
Yeah,
just like I don't want another game where I'm like, oh, thank God I'm through playing it. Like, why would I do that to myself again?
no, I've not had that feeling. Like, thank God this boss is over. I'm like,
Yeah,
I get when I finally beat something, I get that good feeling of success, like the good version of playing those kind of games. But while I'm trying to, it's not good. It's not healthy for me,
it's
and I
not.
can't just and I can't just put it away and say, well, fuck this game then, because I'm too greedy. I've paid for this game. I
It,
have to play it through.
that's exactly why I didn't buy it because I knew I'd be like, no, I'm getting my money's worth out of this.
Yeah, yeah. You're not defeating me, Elden Ring, and here I am stating that I haven't finished it yet. And then I go online and look at people like let me solo her that can defeat every boss with a bucket on their head. And it's like, why? How?
Yeah, yeah. More power to those people. Good
Yeah,
for you. Good on you. Happy for you. If I want that kind of frustration, I'll go play Street Fighter. Like, I'll go do
yeah.
something that like I have
I've
some history
complete.
with.
I, I've I've almost completely stopped playing multiplayer games
I will not.
altogether.
I
The only multiplayer game I've played recently was Baldur's Gate because then the player is on my fucking team.
right. Yeah,
Not playing against them.
I picked up Destiny again with a friend of mine because they had some of the DLC was free on the PlayStation Plus stuff, and we're
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure, why not? We'll jump into it again, and like that's the first multiplayer game I've touched in a while that I have not solely played with a friend of mine. Like we
I mean,
played
I
some
did
other co-op games, but
the co-op games. Co-op games. I God no, those are funny to play with people. Like I just finished Grounded as well.
oh
If
yeah,
you, that's a nice game. That's everybody thinks it looks on the outside it's fun and cute, but when you play it, it can be scary as fuck and frustrating as well.
the best of games.
Yeah,
That is not the right place. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. This is all fine. And I gotta say, I've said this time and again to myself and to a few other people, but I'm really, really appreciative and enjoying Clip Studio.
oh, yeah. I love Clip Studios as well. I mean, I've gone almost 100% away from Photoshop. The only thing I use Photoshop to is when I'm doing a quick sketch of illustrations and just bashing a few pictures together to get like the feeling of how I want it. That's because again, I was trained to draw what I can see. So
Hmm.
the best way I can get an idea of things looking good is bash a few pictures together, and then I go into Clip Studios and do the sketching, and then I go into Rebel and do the painting.
Hmm. Nice. I gotta say, it's nice that we have so many options for workflows now.
Yeah.
It also boggles my mind that there are people out there working like exclusively in Procreate.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't get it, but I'm thrilled that they have something that they can work in that they're comfortable with and all that stuff.
Yeah. Or like uh, Paint Tool Sai. I don't know how that's still surviving.
That's gotta just be for the people who hate themselves a little bit.
Yeah, because that I tried it once and the whole setup is just a mess. I feel like when
It
I
is
you look
rough.
at the interface of things, it's not good for the eyes.
Yeah, it definitely is kind of a headache giving thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least that's been my experience. Okay, we're just gonna turn this off. I don't know why I'm streaming to LinkedIn. I just thought it would be fun, I guess. I don't know. I don't know for sure.
If people on LinkedIn, I've never really understood what LinkedIn actually is.
It's just a like a business version of Facebook.
Hmm.
It's supposed to be the more professional social media.
Ah, that's why I'm not there.
I still don't necessarily buy that it is that, but that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh, I actually got something news to tell you. Maybe it will happen, but remember when I said that after Comics Cast, I was done doing streaming?
Yes.
Well, I might be starting up again on an artist called Isaac Bell, if you know who that is. He does a comic called Metal Shade.
I don't think I'm familiar.
Okay, it's very 90s, good looking and very the good way, and he's really awesome. And he got a YouTube that he feels like could use some more structure and scheduling and work. And I was like, hey, I mean, I know how to do that. And so we started talking. So once a month, he'd want the live stream and invited me to tag along.
Nice.
And I knew as soon as Isaac said, me and him talking, like, yeah, okay. I suppose I knew I would never be able to 100% let it go because I love talking art after all, and do it live and with other people is the best thing ever.
It's just fun.
Talking art with yourself just makes you sound crazy. Crazier, in
Yeah.
my case.
Yeah. I do a bit of that. I'll just talk to myself now, I guess.
It comes with the age. And then again, I talked to myself when I was a kid as well, because I was the smartest in the room all the time.
It is nice being able to find new rooms now.
Yeah. Now I'm just stupid.
I definitely feel like I've gotten dumber as I've gotten older.
Yeah, yesterday I brain farted and didn't even know how to work my microwave. I don't know why. I just stood and looked at my microwave for like 2 minutes and thinking, what am I gonna do again? And like, okay, I'm old. I'm giving up. I give up. Just gonna accept now that I'm old, and and I'm gonna force myself to be happy about it.
There is no recourse here. We simply have to accept it. I guess we've all been there, right?
Yeah. In the first few years after the 30, I refused to accept it. But then now, this last year, Andy, I started having to wake up middle of the night to pee. That's when you know you got no. That's when you know you got no.
Yeah, no,
I felt so sad the first month. I went in panic like, no, this is too soon. This is too soon. Stop it.
It can't be.
Yeah. Stop. I don't need to. My bladder can hold this, please. But no. And now it's just acceptance.
Accept your fate.
Accept your bladder. Accept the capacity of your bladder is not holding any longer.
Accept it and move forward.
It's funny. That's kind of like the saddest story I have about being old. Is that's how I realized I gotten old. That was I wake up at night to go pee. That's my getting old story.
I mean, as getting old stories go, that's not the worst I can think of.
I mean, I'm fortunate enough to have like a good physique because I've done yoga and martial arts and all that, and I still do yoga to like keep it limber. So I don't have those clicking knees problems and all that. So, which is usually one of the ways people find out they're old. I didn't have that. I just started having to get up at night to pee.
Yeah, it could definitely be worse. You could be walking upstairs and the knees just stop working, and you get to go back down the stairs at an accelerated pace.
Well, yeah, I can imagine. I live on the third floor in an apartment complex, so I'm kind of glad I don't have that problem.
I bet. Alright, this isn't looking awful. You know what I have not done? I have not done once. I have not saved.
Or flip your canvas.
I have not done that, and I will not do that at this stage.
No.
So this is like.
Can I come up with a minor suggestion?
Yeah, sure.
Take the line. Take the line away from the card and put around the finger instead.
Well, it's all in the same thing.
Ah, okay. But I just thought for like for a silhouette box that would probably. I don't know. It's just an idea.
I mean,
I don't know if you can you see what I mean by my thinking.
I think I know what you mean.
That is the person is the silhouette.
Yeah.
But then again, the card should also be as obvious as it is there.
Yeah, and all that'll change. Like, this is my approval thing that I send off, and then I'll do the finish up on it with whatever changes they want made. So I'm doing way more detail on this than I normally do, but it's because I've kind of gotten fast enough I can afford to do that.
Oh, it's because you got me in your ear, so you have to like really you got go up. No.
Yeah. ugh.
And you've definitely gotten faster.
I've tried. I really have tried. And I guess I was like, I want more work, and the faster I am, the more work I can get. But also, the faster I am, the less stressful this stuff is.
That's funny because when I work faster, I get stressed more.
It's definitely less stressful for me this way. But I think it's because my version of working faster involves making more decisions than I would have, like,
Yeah,
quicker. So it's like, well, I don't have to worry about making those decisions anymore. They're made. So, worst
yeah,
case scenario.
I like putting on music and just let it all flow when I work. So that's probably why I take so long with it.
But that's fine. Like you,
It better be.
I mean, I think it's fine. Like,
Thank you. Thank you for being the one that tells me it's fine. I needed that.
well, some people. I spend a
Yeah,
lot
I
of.
know what you mean.
I do. I spend a lot of time in like storyboard artist groups, and speed is like a big thing there. But it's the same thing in
Oh yeah,
comics. Like, you know,
absolutely. And that's
and
also why I've decided to. I'll only do comic covers. I will never do sequential. I don't think I'll have the speed for that and do it to a point that I would find acceptable. If I do a sequential thing, it would be like, well, expect it to be Alex Ross speed.
yeah, as long as it's
It'll
Alex
be
Ross quality.
it'll be slow as hell, but it'll be quality.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really thinking about getting back in, and I have. I've had the great pleasure of working on more film and story type things. So I'm really kind of trying to talk myself out of, but also into doing more stories like that, and figuring out how I can get more of that moving in a way that's gonna like financially benefit me and or just let me make cool stuff.
Yeah, I really like the storyboard stuff you put up.
Thanks.
Your
That's like the fun part of comics is like uh, the storyboarding storytelling part of it, and then it's like, okay, well now I have to render it all, and like I just want to do more story stuff.
I actually found those like they show more emotion than maybe some of your more finished works, if that makes sense.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely makes sense, and I hate it, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
There's just something about, well, you know how it is, man. Like so many people, their sketch work just has so much more energy to it.
oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I completely agree. I mean, I would love to do more line work because everybody tells me whenever I do it, it's like they really that's what I get most like upvotes on or and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like recently, I did a 10-minute Green Ranger, really quick sketch, just because for getting ready for a project I just started on, and that's gotten the most upvotes on my Facebook page than everything else.
Huh.
It's even got it even got more likes than my Darth Maul. I'm like, what the hell? I spent 60 hours on my Darth Maul painting, and then this 5 minute stupid pencil neck sketch g- gets me more likes. What's going on?
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens one when you pick the right subject.
Yeah, guess so. But also, I also think it's also a matter of